Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of case statements in SQL. This time we are going to work with orders table. I have copied the schema for this table and pasted over here in the MySQL workbench. We have create table orders with these columns: order ID, integer, auto increment, and its primary key. Customer ID, integer not null, and amount is decimal, the amount for the order. And the status for the order is type varchar of length 20. The status could be either completed for one order or pending. So we have inserted some data to this order table, and the customer ID, amount, and the status. Let's select the start from the orders. We have 15 records or row in this table. Let's have some conditional statements or logically. Let's fetch some data from this table. Also here, question 1 says calculate the revenue by status for each customer. So let's say copy that one and paste it over here, comment it out, and we want to calculate the amount of revenue generated for completed order and pending order for each customer. So let's select um, customer underscore ID from orders, and we are asked to do it for each customer. We are going to group that by customer ID. We got these customer IDs. Let's group them by group by customer underscore ID. So for total, we have 5 customer IDs. Let's check how much revenue generated each customer for both pending and completed orders. So we can use the case statements after we selected the ID. Let's have a case statement case when status, this column, the status column, which is either completed or pending. So when status is equal to completed, then we are going to take the amount for that order, the amount, this column, and else if it is not completed and it's pending, we put 0. Then let's end the case statement and give it an alias as completed revenue or something like this. And we are going to sum the result of this case statement for each order, for each completed order, for each customer ID. Since we use the group by, we have to use the aggregate function here, the sum aggregate. We are going to sum the result of this case statement for each completed order for each customer up to here. Then let me zoom it out. Let's put a comma, and also we are going to sum up the amount for pending orders. So sum up case when status is equal to pending, then take the amount and add it. Else, if it is not pending, then put 0 as pending revenue. Let's give it a column name, pending revenue from orders and group by customer ID. Let's run it. So here for customer ID 1, we have $300 completed revenue and $200 pending revenue. For customer ID 2, 420 is completed and 250 is pending. So let's take a look at question number 3. Calculate total revenue and mark high spenders. Identify customers whose total revenue exceeds 300. So let's copy this one and paste it over here. So we are asked to calculate the total revenue for each customer, and if a customer generated revenue more than $300, we're gonna mark them as high spenders. So basically we are going to add up the amount for each customer and group them by customer ID. So if the sum of the amount is greater than 300, and we can mark them as high spender. So let's select um, customer underscore ID, comma, sum of um, the amount they spent, either pending or completed. So how much uh, revenue they generated, sum of amount, and also we are going to conditionally check if the sum of amount is greater than 300. Now let's have a case statement for that case. When sum of amount is greater than 300, then mark this customer as high spender customer. Else, if the sum is not greater than 300, we're gonna mark it as regular customer. Regular customer. Let's end the case and let's give it an alias as, let's say, spender underscore category. We want to select everything from orders table, and here we need to put a comma from orders table, and we want to group them by each customer. We want to group them by customer ID, group by customer underscore ID. Looks good to me, I think. So let's run it. Yeah, we got ID1 is a high spender since it has 500 in total revenue for both pending and completed orders. ID3 has 260 generated $260 in revenue, and he is a regular customer. Let's take a look at question number 4. Question number 4 says revenue distribution by status. Calculate the total revenue for all customers grouped by order status. So let me copy this one, paste it over here. Let me comment this out. What we are asked to calculate the total revenue for all customers and group by order status. So we are going to sum up all the amounts for all the customers and group them by completed or pending. So in other words, you want to know how much revenue is generated by completed orders and how much revenue is generated by pending orders. So we are going to sum up all these amounts. Let's select, we need the status and also sum of um, amount um, from orders. Say what we get. So we need group by also, since we have used an aggregate function. Group by, we want to group them by status. So completed orders generated $1,200 revenue, and pending orders we have $1,080. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.